Yeah, guys. Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna do some investigation. Last episode we did only a little bit of it, but also last episode. Now I have last episode. I got Escoffier at the end of the episode. So yeah, and Layla as well. So yeah. Oh damn, that was nice. That was nice, Escoffier. As I said, we'll do the investigations now.
But Frank is terrorist on the surface act like we're all a bunch of aristocrats. When you even have a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us? Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog. Oh, you think you're special or something? Yeah, what do you just the convict and reaction? I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, doesn't have to write on the system any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. A must for life.
Honestly, that's not really true. Because some people do turn their life around after becoming a criminal. But for others, yeah, that might be true for others, but for some, no. So yeah. So yeah.
I don't buy that. Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing? What kind of filthy Gilswater are you stewing? I have family up there. You bet such a sewer hole would talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you still stay here and work even after you served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
You get more freedom up there, dumbass.
What makes you think they want to hire someone like you? Well, it's part of the great mystery of the universe. How someone as useless as you is so confident.
Wow. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, I never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, no one used those terms above ground.
Anyway, I've already decided to stay here. No, we can't be staying.
Let's do this.
There's a group of people over there. What's going on?
So I said, that's not a fun. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? You're just looking and doing it out of fun, that's all. Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extra business.
Thank you guys, that was really nice.
You hear that, Clesto? Well, nice. Your expressions tell me you're looking to get some juicy info, am I right? But before that, just so happens that I know.
Really? Are we back in here?
Are you kidding? How often does anyone get a personal tour led by his grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Oh, that's a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? That's the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime. Unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Clisto, and this is Laveroon. People usually call it the bombshell road, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds.
So, you two really like the doctor? You sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing each other will make things better for you. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. What do you like to know all that?
Sure, so listen.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove your worth of that. I don't mind him. Clisto's always this way. Just play nice, say something to massage the ego. The welcome ego. The welcome ego.
Make the most trouble welcome meal each time.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. My mom can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on during the course.
So the Laveroon, does that mean? It seems he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, the power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dark heaven. You've already met the one person here you should never cross. The Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother you. Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary. I know who you mean. It's that jury, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why is he visiting the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? Yes, he's just faking it to get out of work. But did you know that Celia was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that. I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Maritima, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Interesting, the point of Kazat. Person named Curio frequently the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by the court before me. I also visited some artists in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is. You mean he hit a woman? Ah, never meant it. He was that bad.
Damn.
But Morvine's also quite the artist, you know? She's always gabbing away. Got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too. Wait a minute. You don't think could it be that people are using that to go on dates? Ah, but it's really hard to imagine. After all, I do remember seeing Lord V be curious to a poke that one time. And you might be overthinking.
So Curio had a conversation with a girl named Lauvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too.
Okay, we talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Lily. According to the party left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Is it really all right for us to talk about people behind their backs like this? That's just how it goes. They gossip, they still gossip. Yeah, you're right. But wait, we're not just gossiping. This is legit information we're discussing here, right?
Oh, form first. Let's form. Oh, alright. Alright, I'll fill out the form. You Zelda looking ass mutton bitch. Zelda looking ass bitch. Looking like the Zelda from Breath of the Wild, say. Yeah. So, show me Laney. So, yeah. Damn, she looks sexy. Wearing nothing but an apron. That's so sexy. I actually like her as well. Maybe I should do an updated version of the hottest Genshin Impact waifu video. So yeah.
Huh?
Alright.
Listen, you found something?
I love something, yeah.
Hey, it's a tough time to be modest. That's why we found a full load of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
No, I hear it pointing to Laney.
I would never guess that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all. And Master Child probably went missing because he's on the way out. He is the Harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up with him.
Well, the control is already flooded, so we'll have to catch someone with professional diving skills to take after us.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Premier would be up to the task.
So, yeah.
He's working today. Coming here as a group would attract too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
He's still counting you.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eye.
Collecting information is often our strong point.
To find out more information, Femine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next sightseeing day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Trapper, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fermine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. So we can just sit back and wait for Fermine's report on Master Child's whereabouts. We still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Center. Fermine is no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fermine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones who can come.
What do you want to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environment. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I'll give it my best shot.
My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger sister.
That's not a bad thing, huh?
But what if I'm your sister?
Oh, right. Well, we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
I'm gonna compare with the Taiwan.
Hey, stay there for now. I know we'll take a peek. There seems to be several people inside.
I'll try to eat something one of them first.
It's a bit hard to understand it here. So, why don't you just try to capture them in person? Let's go individually.
Alright. So,
Oh, well,
alright.
Whoa, are you okay?
what's wrong, little friend? There's no need to panic. Just rest before you begin. The travelers are complaining our stomaches and the nausea and the collapse to the ground. But we didn't know what to do. Crazy gland, pushing fingers and working something. Crazy poison. Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here.
Almost not really hurt.
Don't worry, I'll take you to the bed someplace. Here, hold on to my shoulder and watch for me.
I'm sorry. Checking out a few instruments and begun to our checkup. Hopefully I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious. Oh, that's good. I can feel like I've left at the principal. Please, relax and take a deep breath. She's using her hands to palpate different areas of my abdomen. Like she's using almost anything to get her back into going more and more relaxed.
Don't really damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I touch here?
Not too bad.
And here?
Both it hurts a little.
Thanks for doing it. This checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here.
Oh no, I was having a bit over the top.
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. Can barely feel it.
Oh, I understand. So that's what it is. I think you hit me something that disagrees with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Oh, I've got a pretty bad stomachache and it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. Goodness. There's the other inmates complaining about the pain recently. I was glad I hooked up Mr. Walton at this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations. The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I visit the medicine for you? And if so be, I'll have to cover you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone. Very well. Let's see how far, just like that.
Ooh, the infiltration mission is going more smoothly. But can I imagine next day the only two people left in the room. These winds just called that woman, Lauvine, and so she's one of those frequent visitors to this infirmary I've heard of before. And that one, that man next to her is Curio then. Oh my god, stop appearing in my world, bro.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. Can't keep staring at her. I'll draw unwanted attention. Miguel seems to have noticed. Now that he's in my direction too.
Her stomach is really bad. She's figuring about the whole way here, so we're not really worried. If Miss Susan says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medicine shop down here. But it also looks like she's the only medicine shop down here.
Oh, well, that's true.
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can speak to the whole social, but it's not like everyone in prison here is useless, you know? So they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Houston take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where does all your energy come from?
Thank God that player left.
That's right. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself. I need to also think?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Seedling prescribed for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Seedling's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please let me not, Mr. Julia. Don't forget that you're the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations. Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, giggle at me.
This seems to be a fairy tale relationship. Only ran into each other because they came to pick up their meds at the same time. Outside the two of them, there's nothing suspicious besides all the files and sale appear to be patient records. While there's a box, I can't check it out right now. But there's also aren't that many furnishings on the wall. Wait, there seems to be a movable hat on the ground over there.
Hey, that's not even fun. I don't know if you release something. There's no need to argue over silly things like that. But
Relief. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
This is a movable hat. This is strange by itself, but perhaps my adventurous intuition speaking, but this isn't a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places. Is that how you could
please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Junior, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Worthing. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
You just slowly walked out? Like that? It's just what he said. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Levine. And that. Well, his name is Curio, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name. You really can't stand him, huh? I mean, he's lady? I kind of like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is. Well, there's no need to keep going on.
Alright.
I was hoping to meet you for a while. Miss Houston should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing. I'm back. Did you rest, Dr. Carter? Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Houston. Did you all cooperate with your brother? I trust that nobody thought us to walk around. Okay. Here, this should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Just once in a while, and then continue your brother.
Because someone feels that sibling gave you.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that used to be so said it could be yellow.
Did they talk about before we walked in? Well, I don't remember.
Yellow. Just play the field. If you read it, please make sure to go to bed early next vacation time. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep. Alright, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
Hey.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. Your license is a few details. If that's alright with you. It's really quite the commotion just now, so don't have to tackle that. I can answer the questions instead. Okay. So the primary symptoms are abdominal pain, the secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, I think constitution is quite good. So let's just recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick the boiled or wet stimulating food. And don't stay up too late at night. Got it. I'm gonna hold the chocolate for that picture.
When look at me. I should just try to take a nap. Let's say.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some nap.
Pick up so I go take a bed and relax, please.
You think you're lost of sleep together? You have to plan your life around but you're not so stupid, so yeah, that's the computer. Don't worry, you'll recover.
Man, really.
Oh, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
For a lot better, thank you both.
Oh, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly. And don't forget, plan food. Thank you, my sweetie.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, this is a lot of cutscene to skip, bro.
Whoa, are you okay?
Okay. What's wrong, little bud? There's no need to panic. Just rest before you begin.
You know what? I'm gonna do it and put it over here, bro. So yeah. I'm gonna skip. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Like, there's a lot to skip, bro. Like, what the fuck? All because of fucking online player wanted to join in, bro. I know you want to join in, but I'm doing a fucking story right now. I'm doing missions right now, so yeah. So yeah. Okay, it's still inset cutscene. So yeah. Yeah, one of Foil versus other games, Zenless Zone Zero is coming out June 6th on Xbox. It was already out on iOS, Android, and PC, and I think PlayStation, I think. Now it's getting Xbox release on June 6th, so yeah. Good shit. Trying my best to fucking skip. Just like. Because we already saw this whole cutscene, bro. They talked for a really long time, bro. So yeah. Sorry about that. She is still onto this shit, bro. It's doing the same cutscene, bro. Try to fast forward a lot, bro. Alright, so, yeah. Finish with that damn cutscene, bro.
Seems like a lot of people have been sitting down with an upset stomach lately. I need to address that.
Should return to the dorm. So,
Oh, no, something. If you were to fall asleep like that and even sleep up the entire time, that's just never after that.
that's just not enough.
No, but you can't tell me anything's along the lines of, how long just ain't my girl Genshin? Just tell me you get this impatient now. I don't have this reason the entire time you were asleep. It seems like you just have been seeing this, and I didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Are we really off track, though? There are still a few weird things about that place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the question, sizzling at well-being, and also they really were talking about the red. Were they really talking about the Reds before he walked in? Oh, and was Levine and Studio argument genuine, or were they playing on a show? Come on, hear me out.
Oh, you really are super thorough. There were tiny little suspicious things that someone didn't even pick up on. Be sure to get the info to Winnie.
Alright, over the next day, we worked as normal, and Diana says, however, up to me, final finish is like, you guys pass clip baby Lynette, cabin fast 5. Scott's in the pack bowl, yeah. a nice day passes, so yeah.
What is that? What's going on with me?
Still got two things to do, bro. So,
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the switching tank. Terminate successfully left the ground clear the pipe 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Hey, why is she getting involved with that?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Lemonade's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step forward, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what we're not doing. Oh, everyone hopes everything's going well for her.
yeah.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Lemonade returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observation, Eugene always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this would be a good time to meet up with her.
Well, yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being,
Okay.
So, it's a summary in secret.
Lynette should be here right now. Oh, strange. Lynette?
I was thinking Eugene wasn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Because she found
No,
leaves.
Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she was to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Oh no! We'll be back soon.
Okay. None
Oh.
of the beds had any signs of having been slept on. Except that one over there.
That's the one I never see you, Chuck. You said she was pretending to be sick.
Mhm. She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication.
But the bed still wasn't
Which
made.
means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. So,
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, positive aid for spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. There are some interesting books. Someone Susan would be interested in these kinds of things. She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is this because she's a melody? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time. This thing, it doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Because
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? For the best it can see the contact with me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
looks like Lane. The look on the Lane's face definitely began to panic. Don't panic. Probably because that's constantly more fun stuff than anything else.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
Slip of paper?
It's right over here. And there's a front written on it, too. It means, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this if you give me my best regard. Is that all?
Is there anything in the back?
Phone, now!
What?
Oh, look at Ricky. This is right on screen right now. If you had to guess where Miss Lynette of the facility could be right now.
Deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as space?
You mean, you were aware of our rules from the very beginning? Good! We didn't run into any trouble last time, and you also never been sent to us since.
Or he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Rising. He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You are not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nebula, so you have no conflict of interest with Rising. We are completely different stories now.
Why did he only go after Lynette?
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the ground. Could Wisely have let him go as well?
What did you do by letting Fremine leave like that?
Yeah, no. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me. I'm sure of it. He never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wisely let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Fremina's getting more and more panic. But why'd you calm him down?
Wait, calm
Don't
down.
feel like this, Woody. Somebody wouldn't have left if he hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for the team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wisely.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please, don't say something to him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Don't shut the door. After him.
Oh shit! Sigwin was listening the entire time, bro. That smile, bro.
I feel like there's so much wondering to make changes on these things.
Not impossible, but it will require extensive work.
Very well. Please be mindful of the time. They'll probably come in but keep them talking.
down. So she knew that we was eavesdropping the entire time.
You were able to read women's weapons with quite the useful skill. So you have to protect them.
So, second.
He's already out of sight. What's the matter about that right from Falcon?
So, this is getting more interesting, bro.
Come out in safety, Riley. Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the Fortress's indoor management regulations? What did you do to my sister? I ran into the young Mrs. Moonfriendly. I heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness. Stop joking around. Where did you take my sibling? I have also heard that your performances are quite spectacular. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now. You can turn your head. She tried to trick me into turning my head. No, she's probably not looking for Kathy right now. All of the hostages are in treatment, and he's even in the mood for smalltalk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew you were investigating the infirmary from the start. So you deliberately allowed your traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, he probably didn't even interfere with child mistakes. You let him go, so you could purge the between members that we had planted into your ranks. There was no need to do that. The Fortress of Mercury is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues. You removed our original member and spread the news of child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages? One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not. It's not. What do you really want? Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so we'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where the hell is Lynette and Ferminate?
Neither to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the Fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the Fortress by now, but he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now? Wait, it can't be. You locked him outside in the sea? I closed the Fortress's gates to the outside world. That's all.
Somebody was gonna dive or so you should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he's definitely trying to find a way to come back for us. We can't assume he might have made a break for the surface. But why would I do this? You may be asking. I have an artist with you, of course. And my intel tells me that Mr. Lin is a great musician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Mercury, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish. So, you can see these hats on us before we even set foot in the fortress. Some of my folks just happen to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I would be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on a forbidden zone, all of that changed. Mr. Rennie,
Whoa.
the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being tickled out there on the blind. You know just as well as I who cannot last out there forever. You will do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me. You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
I still don't know why they call the. I still don't know why they call her the father, even though that he. It would have been. It would have been. It would have been better if they was if Lainey was just called her mother instead of father, because mothers are female, fathers are male. Common fucking sense.
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse. Not if you think Father sent us to handle the fortress of Narrative. This place is basically in no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person. Oh. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's what she's saying. After all, I've amassed quite a tea collection. Looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Nevertheless and Lady Farina have already received many samples of tea. Is this the extent of your master's plan to get your father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her. Really not difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secrets? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. You too.
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing it, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Bakui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first two operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Frenemy left the fortress on his own, and Mr. Ness tried to pry out my secrets like he trusted me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you. I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us. 5, wait, 2, 1. Time's up. Figures exchange, Mr. Renner. Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Nevertheless, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please spare Permanent and Lynette.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
What exactly about the hidden rule? Paul correctly working without any rest. And once on the 3rd day. Can we do this investigation? Yeah, it's a good thing we went to his investigation. Bring him a little stuff still, real quick.
I think Papage's family is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. What could she be doing during that time? The sponsor promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the youth believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons can spend them on bundles. We often see Miss Beasley as building equipment that works near the collection zone. I'm just looking to see if the general state of a person's health, that's there isn't one.
No, that can't be it.
Samples and final reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. The product has to undergo a trial because even Amazon employees have a lot of reservations about it. The research note said that the noisy waste perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the knowledge team has also developed a sense of aesthetics that appear rather strange and alien to humans. According to Collins, the translation training only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it.
Wait.
Fanta's internal reports suggest that this.
Oh, damn, incorrect.
Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new. We often see misusing of the Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize. The research note said that the noisy waste perceives the world very differently from humans. According to Collins, we often see misusing of the. According to Collins,
Okay.
we often see misusing of the. Fanta's internal reports suggest that there's. Fanta's internal reports. We often see misusing. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The research note said that the noise.
Oh, one is incorrect.
We often see misusing of vertical.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Someone understands it now. What is that? Well, what do you want that the destiny goes?
Oh my god. You got. Oh my god, bro.
And if they do, they'll get strange dreams in their welfare.
Oh my god. Why the fuck you wearing that shit, Pylon? Take that shit off. The fucking glasses and stupid ass mustache.
At first they thought this strange dreams must have something to do with people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by a season that had nurse. He often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. I think it's the duty of the head nurse as well as his general concern for the workers' health. Usually he visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the camera booth. Usually he has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Malazines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually disregard. Have you ever been trapped?
Not bad. You've uncovered three dream secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some feeding rules in the pancreation method, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of the front. Why is that?
And well, nice and annoying. Blood colored liquid. So that's cosmetic.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the Fanta's internal reports. We often see misusing. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize. The research note said that the noisy waste perceives. According to Collins, the translation training only took. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. We often see misusing of it. The research note said that the. According to Collins, the Fanta's internal reports.
Hey.
We often see misusing of living. The Fanta promoter has been.
Alright, we got that. I just had it mixed up, that's all.
Nothing to be afraid of. What? The hidden rule of the vacation is about entertaining idea. Did you, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, you knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a bunch of product here. And so, only those who proved their dignity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the big match were selected to repeat the game.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that sponsor promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I know that you consider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary? Dr. Clune, point the game correctly. You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. You thought of sparing Lynette and Bremen and never even crossed your mind.
Waiting.
You'll pay for this!
Yeah. Are you alright?
Oh,
Damn.
a close one. I owe you two. That was a fantastic shot.
What happened, Skipper? You please? That was the name of the point. It's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Wow. All your compass in all this?
Not at all. But I'm merely a resident of the fortress, and must protect me if this may be.
Stop playing dumb, Sidwing. We know you're behind this.
I'm not sure maybe that asked you to come here. She told me that their job is to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duty. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Winnie someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close, we'll never laugh.
But I really am just doing what my nothing I told you to do. Everything I did, I tried to protect them. Coming off, it would be in far more safe space right now. This place knows the truth, right? Skipper? Can I answer to them?
My dear Susan, whatever can I do? What if it kills you to just wait another minute or two?
Oh, it's really not a flaw. The way you do things can be so frustrating sometimes, I think. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
I'll second. Can you just give me one more minute?
What's like that, okay?
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Next evening, Mr. Network there. What are you doing?
I believe I'm your footsteps.
That's all. Another cigarette first into the room.
Some space, please. Ah, Miss Moran. Sure. Lemonade. Lemonade.
What's going on? What's happening here?
What?
I'm sorry about sitting in the corner. The temple I think that's will begin to relax soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Lemonade? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
Those sentence it can't be.
What did you say? Please, make it quick. I need to get Mr. Fleming a more thorough check. You're great. I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Coran while you get Lemonade to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Damn.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, easily may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lenny again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there for a time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy is doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipe. A good distance into the water.
I hope she didn't have fun. She must have recognized it early on inside.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince them that I had my reasons. And it seems to work, though.
It would probably work on the year end. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case and there's a something to you.
Not particularly. If you want to bring them back badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Well, might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a time? I would like to dry my hair.
Man. Lane's expression is disgusted. He seems to not have signaling touch from that. Still, he didn't stop her. This is obvious that Firmanet does require urgent medical care. Signaling is examining Firmanet carefully. She doesn't look so upset, which is a good sign. I hope Firmanet will be okay.
It's the thing that happens caused by an acute injection of a large amount of primordial seawater. Good. The condition is not critical. Of course, the rest is got to be saved for further observation. But let's keep in touch for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. You're aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. You do only have a single stomach in the first place, however.
Frank ingested large amounts of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress. How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Furman for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring the phone up back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Let's take a nap in an empty room after I drink all I can. There's no consolation to collect. You should also be waking up right around now. So you must not believe me. By the face I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
You bitch. Lenny has finally begun to stop tensing his muscles on face. Seems that his flesh was signaling that said, what?
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. We're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still diseased. But that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back anyway. Lenny. Oh, Father, Armand, you're here too. Lemonade? Please, it's going to be fine. That's bad. Please help me lift him up.
Lenny and Lynette immediately attempted to lift him up.
His breathing's beginning to slow down. Yeah, I'll take him from this side. The next? Together?
Oh. Come on, you still pretty worried about him. Want some of this?
Very well.
You can Clarinda your fine. They probably went to get some tea. This is better through the rest of it. Miss Clarinda need a break. Since John Bishop came for us to inseminate out of the sea.
Chlorine stays permanent. Let's see what this. Guess what happens here. Damn. Some crazy ass shit, bro. Let me just redeem this shit here, bro. So yeah.
after other side. Thank you for completing today's commission. Here is your reward.
$2.5, okay. I need to collect these things. To rank her up. Eat that piece of shit. In order to fight underwater in this game, yeah, you have to press left trigger, bro. In order to fight. Come on, don't worry, these idiots don't. These idiotic machines don't hurt you at all, bro. They're like one of the easiest fucking enemies to beat, bro. Okay, so the next episode we're gonna continue on with that. With this one, the Whirling Waltz shit, bro. Yeah, I honestly should have done it from the beginning, but whatever. I say, bro. So yeah.